Good evening, everyone. Look at this happy boy. You ready? Yeah, you're super ready. You ready? Yeah. All right. I'm in my PJs, nice and comfy. My PJs on this afternoon. Okay. Had to sneak out so my dog didn't start barking. And there's mosquitoes. Those mosquitoes silly buck. I want to spray him, but it's not bad, the mosquitoes, but I see little mosquitoes right now, like around his antlers. Tell them to leave you alone, Buck. The baby's doctor's appointment for his 6-month checkup went great. It went really, really good. The doctor said he's healthy. He weighs 15 pounds and 2 ounces. And, oh damn, I forgot how many inches. Guys, I haven't written down in piece of paper. Honestly, I forgot how many inches. I know it's 20-something. It's 20-something inches. I think it was 25, I think. You want to eat in your bucket? I think it's because next door, they're doing work next door from me. You want to eat in your bucket? All right. All right, guys. He wants to eat in his bucket. I thought he was going to eat here by me, but he wants it in his bucket. So hold on. I just threw all the butternut squash in there. Ooh, let me get back up. I got comfortable, too. See, Buck? I got comfy. You made me get up. Did you see the acorn? Because I threw some acorns in there. I guess he just had one. Okay, just threw some ice cubes in his water because it was a warm day today. A little bit. Not too warm, but just a little bit. So Buck is having his dinner. And you know, his dinner is like his favorite meal of the day, which I think it's his favorite meal of the day. The reason why I think it's his favorite meal of the day, because that's when he gets like the most foods. He gets like 3-4 course dinner meal. And he's always on time for dinner. It's not like breakfast where I have to call him. Like sometimes for breakfast, I have to call him to come. For dinner, he just shows up. He'll be here waiting already. For breakfast, sometimes he's waiting. Some mornings he's waiting, and some mornings I have to call him. So it all depends. So that's what makes me think that he loves dinner a lot more than the breakfast, because he's getting more things out of it. But I'm happy that he's always on time for dinner, so he doesn't make me wait like, too long or anything. So it's good. But I feel like it got warmer out. I feel like this morning it was gorgeous. It felt like fall. Like we had a nice breeze. Now I feel like it got warmer, like towards the afternoon. Yeah, so my son's appointment went good. He got his vaccine, his 6-month vaccine that he needed to do. I felt so bad. He was crying. Of course he's going to cry. Old babies, I'm sure, cry for vaccines. But he stopped crying. Once my husband picks him up and, rocks him a little bit, he stopped. We comforted him right away. My husband will be holding him after his vaccine. I'll be giving him kisses. I'll be standing next to my husband telling the baby he's okay. So he was fine. He stopped. Now I don't have to go back. He has to go back for a 9-month checkup, which that will be in December. So I know his next doctor appointment is in December. That right there shows me oh my God, the next time I gotta go, he's gonna be 9 months. Wow, time is flying by. Guys, when he's 10 months, it's gonna be crazy, because I told my husband 3 months after 10 months, he's gonna be 1 year old. That's that's gonna be crazy, that he's gonna be, 2 months after. I'm sorry, I did my math wrong. 2 months, yeah, because 11, 12. 2 months after him turning 10 months, he'll be 1 year old. That's gonna be crazy. But I'm not gonna rush it, even though I can't wait for Christmas to come, because because my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, they go all out on the property. They put lights everywhere, Christmas lights, and it looks so pretty. And then at night, everything lights up. So I want to purposely take my son out at 7, 8 o'clock at night when, they put the Christmas lights out, so my son could see all the lights at night, how it looks, because it looks so pretty. I don't know if you guys remember last year, my father-in-law, he used to put lights, Christmas lights, on these bushes, on those bushes. But My father-in-law won't put lights all the way down there on those bushes. He stopped doing that because he knows that Buck broke the lights 2 years ago. Buck actually broke the string of lights from like jumping through. So now my father-in-law, he won't put the Christmas lights going straight down. He'll stop once he gets halfway down there. He'll tell me like, I really want to put them going straight down, but I can't because Buck is going to break them. And me and my husband will tell him like, no, don't do it, because he probably will break them, or he'll get tangled, like his antlers will get tangled in the lights and he's going to break your lights. He's going to rip them. So we always tell him like, do not do it. Just to not even like, don't waste your time doing it, because Buck is going to break them. Because Buck does break the Christmas lights, the ones that are all the way like in that corner over there where he likes to jump through and come like, comes on outside. Usually around the winter time he doesn't come on outside a lot, but I feel like there's always a couple of days out of the month where he does come on outside. But most of the time he hangs out like over here. Sometimes he walks on the blacktop and he'll like show himself, but that's usually if I'm late to one of his feed-ins. That's when he comes looking for me. So that's the only time he'll come like on the blacktop, is if he comes looking for me. So if I'm like 20 minutes or a half hour late to either his breakfast or dinner, that's when he'll come literally looking for me. Like he'll come on the blacktop and he'll just stand there and look. And he'll look at my window. He'll stare at my window because I think he knows like the side of the house where I live. And then eventually he gets my dog's attention and my dog starts barking. And that's how I usually know when Buck is on my side, because then my dog will start barking like a maniac. And I'll be like, what are you looking at? And then I'll see Buck just standing there. And I'm like, oh. I'm like, it's him. He's standing there. Oh, I thought I heard like a squirrel running. I wish it was a little bit cooler out. It would have been beautiful. I heard the weather is supposed to drop next week. We're supposed to be in like high 60s, low 70s, which I'm excited because it's going to feel like fall, And now all the spiders are starting to come out and make like big spider webs everywhere, which I told my husband and my father-in-law, I'm like, don't break them. I'm like, they're actually doing their work. They're actually eating all the mosquitoes. They're trapping everything, like all the flying bugs. So I was like, let's not break the spider webs that are close by the house. If they're outside, I let them do their thing. I tell the spiders, you guys go and do your thing. You guys keep the bugs away. But Buck is enjoying his dinner. And now look, his hair is getting much darker. He's slowly getting his winter coat. It's funny looking at him. It looks like he has really, really short hair. But if I pet him and I go like this with my hand and rub it through, his hair is actually fluffy. Not fluffy the way it would be in November, December, but he is fluffy. It's just his hair is like slicked back. That's why he doesn't look so fluffy. But eventually he's going to get fluffy from his winter coat growing out even more. Like now the top of his hair over here is starting to grow out. You see it's starting to fluff. Starting to fluff up. This is my big boy. But Buck is a good boy. He's a really, really good boy. And he's actually not stinky today. Today he doesn't smell too bad. The other day, I think it was Sunday. I don't remember if it was Sunday or Saturday. He was stinky. He was like extra stinky. But I know soon he's going to start marking, doing that extra more to try to attract like those to come. Now he's stretching. Yeah, he would never, I don't want to say never, because God forbid he does do it on camera. One day I'm going to be like, oh, okay, I was wrong. But he never poops or pees over here in the front, ever. His poopy spots are usually down there, like down there by that tree. And his pee-pee spots are right down the hill. He actually keeps his business away from the buckets and the area where I sit, which I think he's such a good boy for that. I told my husband, I'm like, he's such a good boy. I don't know if I hear a hawk. You hear it? I'm gonna keep quiet. I wonder if that's why none of the little ones are around. Hold on, guys. I want to stand here for a moment. There's definitely a hawk close by. I hear it. And I'm assuming that's why none of the little ones are around. Yeah, there's definitely a hawk close by. And that's probably why I don't see no squirrels, no nothing right now. Right, Buck? That's why the other little ones didn't come? Yeah, because the hawk does like 3 different noises that I've noticed. That noise I just heard before. Then they do that scream, that screeching scream that hawks do. And some other noise. So there's definitely a hawk close by. And I'm assuming that's why there's no squirrels right now, even coming through. Because usually when Buck comes here, all the squirrels follow him. All the little ones follow him, like the chipmunks, the squirrels, like they all come out once they see him here because they know. And remember when I threw a whole bunch of corn on the ground? Look at that, it's getting cleaned up. There's only a little bit of corn. All the corn I threw over there got cleaned up. I'm surprised the hawk doesn't try to come here and be my friend. But maybe because, they're meat eaters. So, right, Buck? Come here. Come here, my big boy. Give me one kiss. That's it? That's all I get? All right. You gave me one kiss. One kiss and that's it. I'm sorry if I'm moving the camera around a little bit. I'm just trying to keep my eyes open to try to see if I can spot where that hawk is. You hear it? I'm gonna stay quiet so you can hear it. You hear it? There's a hawk making a noise right now. Hold on, I'm gonna keep the camera straight for a minute because I want to look to see if I see it. No, I don't see it. That noise, no, that's not a hawk. That noise, that's a different bird. Buck, I don't know if there's any more trimmings. Oh yeah, my father-in-law did throw trimmings right there. He throws trimmings for Buck. And Buck always knows to check that spot for trimmings because he's smart. You're a smart cookie, Buck. What happened? Who's there? I wonder if somebody's coming up the driveway. Why he's looking like that. It's making me want to check. Hold on, guys. Let me get up and go check. No, there's nobody. There's nobody down the driveway. But where Buck is standing, he could probably see the road from where he's standing. All right, everyone. I'm going to get going so my mother-in-law could go back home and so she could start cooking and stuff. I'm so happy. Buck is getting used to the 4 o'clock coming to the feed-ins, like the 4:15 feed-ins. Because I'm trying to push the time earlier to get him used to like the winter time. For me feeding him at 4 o'clock, 4:20, the latest. Because, once November, December come, it's going to get dark. At like 5 o'clock, it starts getting dark. So that's why I want to try to feed him, at 4 o'clock, where even if I hang out with him for a half hour, 4 to 4:30, it's still light out where I could hang out here. Yeah, he's eating all the stuff that my father-in-law throws for him there. So Buck has like 2 goodie piles. He has piles right there where he could forage of his favorite trimmings that my father-in-law puts for him. And then of course he has his bucket pile with other goodies. See, Buck is very spoiled. Everybody in the family spoils him in some type of way. Always. I think Buck is the most spoiled from me and my father-in-law. My father-in-law spoils him with like trimmings from the bushes and stuff from our side that Buck loves to eat because he knows that Buck enjoys it. My father-in-law used to put them in a bag and used to throw them in trash. Now he just throws them all in there. He was like, I'm just going to throw them in there. I know Buck will eat them. I was like, yeah, he'll eat it. Day by day, he'll eat it. And that's what he's doing right now. All right, everyone. So I'm going to get going. I know I said that before. I do that a lot. But you all know me by now. You all know me the way I am. So I'm gonna get going. I hope everybody has a great evening and an awesome good night. And me and this big boy, we will be back tomorrow morning with another video. I wish I could stay out here longer with him, but I have to go, take care of my son and go feed my dog, because I didn't feed my dog dinner yet. Because usually I feed her around closer to 5, so I don't feed my dog early. Oh, what's that? Oh, a bird flew. Yeah, so everyone, I'm gonna get going. Have a great evening. And me and this big boy, we will be back soon. We'll be back tomorrow morning. All right, everyone. Ciao for now.